Welcome to Al Shishi and thank you for joining us. Parshas Behaaloscha, a parsha packed, a parsha within a parsha, but the last Rashi in the parsha, all the way at the end. That's Rashi. The people waited for Miriam. Miriam got saras. She was stricken with saras, a delay in travel, and they waited for her to get better, and they didn't continue with her. This was a special show of kavod, of honor that the Ben Shem showed for her. Why? She waited for one moment, 1 hour. When Moshe Rabbeinu was a little baby, and he was floating away, Miriam waited to see. That she stood over there and she watched what would happen to him. So she got covered. So you read this Rashi, you say, okay, Pashtas, you learn over here the power of being the Keneged Pida, that Hashem pays back. She waited, Klal Yisrael waited. What's Zeha covered? Chalakla. It's mashma that she got a covered. There was like an honor in it. Not just a convenience that she waited, but Hashem paid her an honor, paid respect to her. The whole Klal Yisrael, why are we waiting? Oh, for Miriam. Miriam? The whole Klal Yisrael waited for her? Yeah. There was a covered there. What did she do that was a sign of covered, that Magi'ala, that she deserved to be repaid with covered? Listen to this. What does covered mean? Covered means respect. It means standing up for somebody. It means that too, for sure. It means talking to them with respect. Covered means something else. If you're in a shir, the Maggid Shir says something, and you think to yourself, okay, I know what he's going to say. Okay. But if you have covered, you say, I know that he's not thinking what I'm thinking, because then he wouldn't be the Maggid Shir. I'm sure he has something more to say that I'm not yet getting. I mean, covered means, let me see where this goes. Covered means I know that there's more than meets the eye. I know that this person is bigger than me, or smarter than me, or deeper than me, his breadth, his depth. There's something I'm missing. Covered means, let's see the end of the story. I know you listen to a musical composition from someone who's a genius. You don't say, that's such a plain song. You say, there must be something I'm missing. Let me listen to it again and hear where the genius shows itself. That's covered. What Miriam did was, she said, I know that the Rebbe Shalom has a plan for this baby. I know that he's not just going to drift away and be forgotten. She showed covered by saying, let me see where this goes. I know that there's a bigger picture here. I want to see where this is going to go, because the Rebbe Shalom, the one who is designing and writing the story and writing the script, has a lot more. There's a much bigger picture at play over here. So she understood this implicitly. That was covered. So now she got that covered. What was Miriam's sin? What was she waiting for? Why did she get her ass? Because of Lashon Hara. Dafke here we're taught this lesson, because talking Lashon Hara on another person comes from a lack of covered. It means I see the whole person. There's no more to them. So I saw this person do something that bothers me. I saw them, whatever the thing I saw them do, and it puts me in a bad mood, then they're not a good person. Hold on. Do you know the whole person? Do you know how they treat their family? Do you know how they are, how they daven? Do you know everything about them? You don't. Of course you don't. You're limited to one thing. Somebody once told a David Trank that he said he was on a bus with an Adelphia Bacher, and he saw that two Bachim, that they were talking to each other, and he heard them talking about a movie. So he ran to tell Rabbi Trank that the Bachim watch movies. So Rabbi Trank started screaming at him, do you know what Masechta they're learning? Meaning, this is the thing you saw about them, so that's how you define them. Do you know more about them that entitles you to say this about them? Covered means there's a bigger picture over here. Dafka, this lesson is taught through Miriam at a time of Lashon Hara, because that's the ticket on Lashon Hara. See the bigger picture and believe in the bigger picture.